So one of the best things you can give to a young rookie quarterback is a reliable, good tight end. Well, I decided, what if the Patriots went back in time and took Rob Gronkowski and added them to their roster with already having a pretty good quarterback with a third overall pick in Drake May? What would happen? And this is the 2024 New England Patriots led by Gerard Mayo, no longer Bill Belichick. And we're about to see what they will do with that said request. Now, their schedule is pretty easy because of the fact they don't have to worry about the whole, last year they sucked thing. Because they sucked last year, their schedule is actually pretty manageable. But they still got to play the AFC East twice. Every single opponent they got to play. So, Dolphins twice, Jets twice, and Bills twice. It's not easy. You start off the season versus the Cincinnati Bengals, and they actually win. Okay, so I guess Gronkowski maybe can put them over the edge here. Week 2, they play. Let's see how this goes. Week 2 is always the longest sim imaginable. They beat the Seattle Seahawks, so now they're 2-0. They play the New York Jets here, and they lose 44-17. That is a way to lose. I'll tell you that. They lose 23-0 to the 49ers. They play Miami in New England, though, and they lose 34-14. They started the season off 2-0, and I really thought, you know what? This is going to be special. Like, they're going to get it done. That was such a tease. The 2-0 start was an absolute tease, man. All right, 3-4 now. They play the Jets again, and they lose to the Jets twice. Okay, the 3-5. They play the 4-3 Titans. Somewhat of a tough matchup here for them, and they get destroyed. They play the 5-3 Bears. Maybe their schedule isn't that easy. Maybe their schedule, honestly, is that horrendous. Oh, lordy. And this is without Gronkowski in real life. Keep that in mind. Play the 7-3 Dolphins in Miami. And, yeah, 2-10 Colts back in New England. Let's see how this one shapes out. Okay, they win. So going into their bye week, they're 5-8. Okay, 5-8 is not the worst record in the world. 17 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 2,400 yards. Gronkowski has 521 yards and 2 touchdowns. Okay, I mean, overall wise, he's getting a job done. He's helping out the team in some way. Okay. Anyway, 5-8. So now they play 6-7 Cardinals. And this is a winnable game, and they win the game. Okay. So they're still technically in the playoff race, which is a lot better than what they'll probably do this season overall-wise. They beat the Buffalo Bills, so now they're 7-8. Okay. There's a chance. They beat the Chargers, so now they're 8-8. How are the two teams, the Dolphins and the Jets, are 11-5 apiece? That's insanity. All right, they play the Bills again. And they beat the Bills again. So they missed the playoffs at a 9-8 record. Which, to be honest, that's kind of amazing. Because they beat the Chargers head-to-head. So how did they get knocked out from the Chargers? Wait, hold up. Why am I... Okay, the Chargers won 10-7, that's why. Okay, so they beat the Chargers head-to-head, but the Chargers had a better record than them. But still, 9-8 is not bad, especially when you do most franchises. The Patriots usually have like 5 wins, and in real life, they're probably going to have 5 wins this season. So they actually didn't do too bad for, first year with a rookie quarterback. 3,200 yards, 23 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. Rob Gronkowski ended up leading the team with 749 yards and 3 touchdowns. You can't really complain about that. That's actually a lot of good things to go off of. And especially because in this franchise, Rob Gronkowski is a rookie. They have plenty of years in the future with him. But sadly, in real life, they don't have the Rob Gronkowski cheat code to add in that gives them, that premier tight end target. Because if you take away his touchdowns and his yardage, this team's a lot worse. This team's probably having 5-win season. But, hey, we're talking about the hypothetical that Rob Gronkowski is a part of this team. And the Ravens play the Eagles in the Super Bowl like every freaking franchise series I do. For some reason, that ends up becoming the Super Bowl there. And the Eagles beat the 9-8 Ravens in the Super Bowl. Nice. Jalen Hurts MVP and Rob Gronkowski did not win any awards, sadly. That happens a lot now. Even when, even Jordy Nelson, he had like 1,500 yards in my video. He still couldn't win any awards. Players are so good in these franchises. It's actually amazing. Like, when you look at some of these stats for these franchises, these players are insane. And then there'll be, like, some teams that just, like, look really bad, but their players will play amazing. I mean, pretty much, what? 3 quarterbacks almost at 5,000 yards. Receivers, 1,500 yards, 1,600 yards rushing. 14 touchdowns. It's insane. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one.